And we are live, coming at you from Acropolis Games here in Adrian, Michigan. Starting off our game here between Dakota, playing his Necromantic horrors, and versus Nathan and his vampires.
Both Nuffle's children going against each other.
Animal savagery.
Oh, right. Okay. But do you lose your tackles now?
Yeah.
You do? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how it's different.
Dakota did win the die roll and actually chose to receive the ball. Kickoff event.
Solid defense?
Solid defense.
Would you like to give me more punches, sir?
I've learned to not.
Solid defense is D3 plus 3 open players on the defense get to rearrange. So that's actually 5 open players.
Do I want to
So
do
none of the people
anything?
on the line of scrimmage,
Don't
though,
like him.
don't get to move.
He looks
But any of
aggressive.
those in the back do.
I am anything but, sir. Boy.
I don't know what's happening.
I'm currently in fear for my life. So I got 5. Do I want to move anybody?
Nathan, with his thralls only being armor 8,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
going into this game pretty dang scared of his opposition. The game hasn't even started, and he's still even struggling just with his solid defense.
Yeah, and I think he's got to keep them grouped up pretty tight
Or
so his vampires got something to hit.
It's true, constantly having to play around that animal savagery.
and
Yeah.
The ball shall bounce. 5. Real deep.
Alright, and we are starting turn 1 for Dakota.
6, correct?
I
The entire
move at
team?
6 everywhere. I ain't no fast boy.
Okay. Alright, let's do it. Really, really don't like that solid defense. That changes everything I wanted to do with my life.
Yeah, I'm glad. I don't see why.
As far as all the kicks that could have been, that's actually a pretty dang good spot, or one of the best ones you could hope for with as Nathan here.
He's gonna punch that thrall dude.
Yeah, Dakota's really going to have to work for it a little bit.
Holy shite.
The whole reason why Dakota even chose to receive is so that he could hope to do as much damage versus
I
these
activated,
thralls.
Throw a rock, Joe / other person, I think Levi.
Oh, right, and then Nathan was saying that because he was actually down on money after inducements, he actually got to roll on the Nuffle table and rolled throw a rock.
You don't have any skill.
So if if one of the players chooses to stall according to the rule book, breaks its mighty blow
That's a casualty.
right off the bat. So that's why you wanted to hit these thralls. This is why you want the mighty blow.
Yeah, you really want to get those thralls off the table.
Mm-hmm.
Cripple his team.
Fair point.
Stat reduction.
Not.
So that's a thrall with a stat decrease. That was number 3. They didn't say what that was. I don't remember what number 3 is.
What is it?
I think it's agility.
Ooh, but I might live with it. Fuck it, I got going.
I think 4 is passing.
No, I know what passing is, but that's the only one people care about. That's -1 movement. I'll just
Ooh, it's
replace
-1
it by
movement.
2 of them. So you only get 1 more this game, Dakota. I appreciate you ignoring the vampire, though.
So 1 removal so far. The only other knockdown would be a blitz.
Look, and I was optimistic picking up the stun token.
That's not gonna work. The frenzy makes life difficult. So he's gonna blitz him.
I don't like it.
Okay, here's the blitz into the vampire, not the thrall. I'm remembering correctly, that is one of the vampires with block, so this isn't exactly safe.
Dodge pile.
There's a dodge pop.
Dodge does a thing.
And actually one of the ones with blodge, so that dodge pile ineffective. And there's the wasted blitz.
Oof.
I don't like that particular move.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick up the ball.
You got sure hands?
Nope.
No sure hands. Picks up the ball though.
6, 7. Blue is block. Because my team is all black still, so
Ah, clever girl.
it'd be harder to see. That'll be all of that.
Jake also. Did you see Spider-Man yet? You saw it, right?
I was not spoiling it, so
Okay.
I'm not.
you know what doesn't inspire me about Jake?
Dakota just playing very defensive, playing very clinical, just going to be slowly moving up the ball, not giving his opponent Nathan any blocks. He's not in anyone's tackle zone. The only block that's going to happen this turn is going to come from a blitz.
Why must they also be protected?
Did he catch it? That was a good throw.
He caught it. I don't know if he. I don't know.
Is that why you were looking at me? Yeah. Because he made a good throw? Yeah, I think you're over here. It's close.
I won't.
How we almost bitches out. That's pretty funny. Just
105.
I'll just move this lad over here.
oh, 103. Team 103. Not you guys.
Yeah. I feel like their side got sucked into the overly large vampires.
There's not enough blood for them to grow.
I didn't even touch it. Don't
I'll try to blitz the wraith with the vampire.
Okay, fall here.
Oh, starting with blitzing the Wraith. Fall appearance is good. Animal savagery,
Not too ugly.
good.
It's too scary.
Not too scary. My apologies. 2, 3. Boop.
Actually going to get a chance to hit here. 2 die block.
Knock him down in the location of your choice.
Oh, yep. There's the dodge pile.
Shall not follow into that hell pit.
Breaking armor. Roll this 9.
It's fine in
Eh.
that category.
Remember that? Were you there for that? You must have been there. How was that? Oh, fuck, that's what it was. You were fucking. Oh, that drive sucked. It was a lot worse than Mike, let me tell you. Yeah? I would have rather gone alone every fucking time. What do you do? You just talk?
That'll just be my turn 1.
And that is the whole turn for Nathan.
You don't want to activate vampires when you don't have to. That's how you kill your own friends.
Really playing a slow, careful game from both players here.
No, but like at some point, you know, you're both just like sitting there staring. You know, gotta say something.
Very interesting. I don't know. Nathan choosing just not to activate as many vampires as he could. Not wanting to risk the animal savagery rolls, which would actually all be 4-ups. So more than likely, or rather it's a 50-50 each time that he's going to hurt one of his thralls. He's probably right in not trying anything.
Probably good.
I don't like that.
Oh, yeah. Dude, Twitch.
No one's fast.
Yeah, he's got to be careful. If he kills his own thralls, he's going to have a harder time moving his vampires.
And then he can't do something even similar to your last one. I think the new one's fuck you. I'm not changing my password.
Really need guard.
And I have.
Oh wow, really needs guard, he says after I told him to get guard.
Mine basically changed all the fucking time.
Why you gotta be that way?
Okay, here's the blitz. 2 die versus the Thrall.
4 special characters.
I'm gonna be hopeful again.
And upper and lower case.
There's Mighty Blow at play.
And it's still, it's not strong.
You see the difficulty policy and the CEP policy?
Like you force PD.
Broke without Mighty Blow.
Yep.
Yep, 8 breaks naturally.
Mercy B.
Guidelines, I guess, are like you quarantine for 5 days, and then you don't test after 5 days. Because they said, they were like, you'll just come back positive. And people were like, 2 years we've been doing this, and now you're like, fuck it, you're positive. Just move along.
Well, I think that, like, the standard
Forming the cage.
athletes that are like,
Yep, the typical
0.01%.
Now it's C.
march down the field cage.
I don't even think it's that high. I think that's, I'd be willing to bet it's way less than that. You know? I mean, I feel like they should be able to make their own fucking decisions as like human beings.
Except they even we.
So with that 1 stun on Nathan's and the 1 removal as well, it's actually putting him down 9 to 11 players.
People like, you know,
They can breathe.
Even though he has the strength advantage with his 5 strength 4 vampires,
since it has a gun.
that advantage is really kind of gone after those players have been removed.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not sure.
You're still not an NFL athlete, you know?
Absolutely.
It never will be. It's just not. It's not the cards. Not the cards for anybody we know.
I almost made it.
Yeah,
I had a bad knee. Otherwise, I would have made it.
his 3 vampires lined up. If he rolls 2 4-ups, one of them can't do anything.
There was a soccer game in Rose this past summer.
I guess first I'll try to activate this vampire hypnogaze, flesh golem.
Jeff, how does this work?
So he's
2 up. It's a usually a test -1 for other attack hit zone aim other than the guy I'm hitting.
Okay, so 3 up.
Yep.
so choosing to activate Hypnogaze
Friend.
does not hit a friend, which is Animal Savagery.
4 up to not. It's a 4 up to do anything but block or blitz.
Then here comes the Hypnogaze, which is a 3 up. So gazed players lose their tackle zone and also can't hold the ball, or rather they can't catch a ball. So if they already have the ball, they're fine. But if a ball is going to be bounced into their square, then they can't catch it. Also, more importantly, they lose their tackle zone. And if you've lost your tackle zone, it also means you lose your skills.
I mean, that's England. That's not like Eastern Europe.
Do any good for
England
me?
and Denmark.
And you.
You still haven't gotten monster?
Boom.
That's what I said. Didn't I tell you that was gonna happen?
It said it was on the way. Dude, one person
That's
I had
pretty good for Nathan.
2 of my own, and then 1 came from Amazon. So I had 3 things of monster that. And then
But
I
is he gonna
checked,
follow?
7 one was covered, but like.
Well, I think you think even like the retail stores are having problems.
Choosing to follow up. Okay, moving away from another vampire though.
Walmart, they've been out for weeks.
It's fine because he's not on rate.
He does still have a thrall there that he can knock down and get back up
Open or new?
if he needs to hit it a second time.
Very true.
Like that gives me time to wake up.
Yeah, so he sued, his family sued the BBC and won $250 million. And then, but what they did on the field while he was being resuscitated, brought back to life, the Danish players just circled around him arm in arm so the cameras wouldn't show this man dying on the field.
Nathan's unsure of what to do.
See, their ancestors was
Well, just looking at the situation, I mean, Dakota has the cage filled up, and Nathan's deciding to just try and punch through the line first.
This vampire to hypnogaze.
We got a lot of hate for that.
Hypnogazing again.
soccer's weird how they just like they run the clock.
This zombie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Hypnogaze is actually really good. I played against Nathan and his vampires, and
It's at their discretion to give back the rest.
it was a little rough.
Hit a friend.
3 on the field, 1 for offside.
Does not lash out with Animal Savagery, always great.
4th
2,
ref's job
3,
is literally
4.
keep
And no, that's very true. Hypnogaze is extremely, makes the dodge, of course, 2 up. Is extremely nice utility to have, and actually kind of like the whole point of playing vampires.
I'll rush to here.
So this is actually a rush. And then if he hypno-gazes from here,
Try to hypnogate the zombie on a 3.
which is actually just a 3-up because it's a -1. Okay, doesn't matter. Boy is gazed.
You're gonna blitz the ball carrier with this guy. Do I want to do that yet?
Well, because they show you like they have X amount of stoppage time. Sure.
No, first, actually, I will try to hypnogaze
There's more stoppages than stoppage
this
time.
ghoul
They don't add up.
Don't they also let the game play?
with this vampire.
If somebody's like,
Again, he's gonna try a hypno gaze
like if they think that somebody has
on the other corner there.
But he's choosing to hypnogaze with one of the vampires that has access to just a normal block. He's going to make some 3-up dodges to get away first.
Friend,
Doesn't lash out. He's been making these animal savagery rolls.
I wanted to, this ghoul, I'm at this ghoul.
The ball carrier?
Yeah.
I kind of like.
I think it's all right. I mean, it depends on
Hypnogazing the ball
So,
carrier. I guess because, like what I'm saying, it removes the his stats.
Well, I think in a sport.
So first the dodge out, which is a 2-up. So movement 1.
2, 3, 4,
Movement 4, another dodge out.
Shit, on my way. What the fuck, man?
Of course, doesn't even need these 6s. Makes them on 2s anyway.
6.
So that's movement 6 there.
3 up.
Here's the hypnogaze, which is only a 3-up.
Comes in 10 minutes, not
Didn't work. I'll blow a reroll on that.
He is.
Using a team reroll.
Yep.
Works.
Makes it.
Whew, so now I'll blitz the ball carrier with this guy.
And then here comes the all-important blitz.
Then hit a friend. So, 1, 2, 3.
Another 2-up dodge.
4, 5, 6. And a rush.
Rush to do the blitz. And then it will be a 2-die block. Ooh.
Oh, he's burning another reroll.
Don't tim it. All right, we're good.
Didn't you sell some of these like other games for?
Damn you, Joe. So, 2 dice. Take the dodge pal. To here. Go as nice as it can go.
That is a dodge pal. Okay, yep. So roll for armor first. He gets the knockdown.
And he only gets that knockdown because of the hypno gaze, right?
Yes, exactly. Just because of the hypnogaze, 'cause it turns off his stats. I mean, his skills.
And just the ball will bounce.
From the body, the ball goes.
To the 8. Which is onto your werewolf. Who catches it on a 5.
Werewolf on a 5.
Big upset.
Hits it.
On the werewolf, too, which is his movement 8 guy. 3-up agility, unless that's the one with dodge, because one of his werewolf does have dodge.
So then I guess
It does have a band on it. I'm not sure.
Well, it's either the ball carrier or the piece right above him, 2 squares above him, that has dodge.
I see.
And they both have bands, so. But that's not a turnover. Nathan does have more pieces to move before he passes it back.
I'll try to move. Well, no, I will move with this guy. Thrall. 6. I will try to move with this vampire to hypnogaze the werewolves, because why not?
That's why I can't understand how some people, especially like, 'cause you know, I feel like she's not
Friend.
right, but she's definitely.
They can stand
Lashes
up and
out.
Get broken.
So how does she like?
Rolls armor, which is an 8-up.
4. He's fine.
Nice. Bam. I mean, Thrall is still here. Dodge is good.
5, 6. Rush.
First rush. Because he's going to hypnogaze the werewolf.
Reroll. Burn through 3 of them.
Yeah, he's burned up a lot of rerolls on this.
Rush.
His 3 natural ones. He still has his 1 that he has from McMurdy.
Fucking hell. Last reroll besides McMurdy's.
I don't. Does he have 4 other than McMurdy's?
Hypnogaze.
So, ball carrier is gazed, and according to our calculations, he's used 4. And he should have only had 3, so I'm gonna double
Is
check
this your
that.
two-headed ghoul?
Yes.
Yeah.
The one with the
And I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, how many natural rerolls do you have?
4.
Oh. My bad.
Okay, so Nathan does have 4 natural.
Yeah. Because I need them. That
You probably just went too ham on the go for it's there.
I needed to get to the ball.
Yeah, but I like gazing him wasn't important enough to burn 2 rerolls.
Fair enough. But also, I don't want him to go down with a dirty player on the field. But that
He's
stinking,
all the way over there though.
that stinking catch. I knew the second it landed on your werewolf, it was getting undone.
That was pretty unfortunate. The ball lands exactly on Dakota's key player, being the vampire. Not the vampire, the werewolf.
And making a 5-up.
What a Twilight matchup we have here.
Yeah.
Tweet put in chat. Team werewolf. I mean Team Jacob. Team Edward. There we go. Not that we can read it, by the way. We have no chat, so you can deal with it.
Can we bring that up?
I don't think we have a chat window. Oh, we do have a chat window. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we've been ignoring you. We'll stop ignoring you.
Hopefully.
So I think this is turn 3.
Oh, yep. This is actually start of turn 3.
George just has, I forgot how many 5-star recruits they have. I think they had something like 8 or something like that. 5-star recruits. Yeah. That's amazing.
He's gonna block this vampire.
Chat is heavy, Nathan, in this.
Well, we all root for the underdog.
You can't do that. You guys are egging away.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right.
I prefer you do it there.
No, you're right.
But you can't.
That was fine.
So this is actually his werewolf doing these blocks. So frenzy means he goes again. Gets the POW, which is scary because he does also have claws natively.
You're right, Joe. I know.
Doesn't break the armor, even with it being an 8-up.
He is. He can't do that block yet. Who you playing, John? This guy. Who you playing?
Who am I playing? Nathan.
Hey, 7? Yeah. Are you guys playing right after?
If he doesn't get crushed.
What a hero.
It's a sad game so far.
I told Dakota only to slightly crush him.
Nathan had to burn 3 rerolls.
4
4 rerolls, sorry, to knock over the ball carrier, and then it knocked into the werewolf who caught it.
Where do you get the +1 from?
That's McMurdy's.
Dakota has McMurray's too, doesn't he?
He didn't tell us.
Oh, maybe he doesn't.
Dakota, do you have McMurphy's?
No.
Thank you.
No.
No.
Stand up.
So you're not playing it. Maybe. Not a chance. Maybe.
So now he'll activate and he'll punch him.
I like it.
2-die block. Just a push.
No.
You want to play this pitch? You made it.
Every time those dice get rolled, it's another mini heart attack.
Everywhere else is kind of like.
Another chance that those Thrall's armor is going to get knocked.
Same here.
Every game I played
There's a
on
pile.
any other pitch, I've gotten murdered. Except for this one, I also won.
Is he thinking about taking the double down? Is that... Oh, I understand. He is going for the normal pile. Okay.
Oh, that makes sense.
Not following up. Breaking armor. 8-up.
Break with Mighty Blow.
I don't like it.
Injury without Mighty Blow. Just a stun.
That's a stun.
He's just yeeting his dice away.
It happens. I've been there.
Okay, we'll activate him just so so he's
Activate hit.
standing.
Activating player, getting rid of the gaze.
Knock out the wolf. 3 up.
3 up where though? Makes the 3 up.
5 up, pop, they call
1,
him.
2, 3, 6.
Incredible movement on these werewolves.
What do you think my next team should be here? What do you think my next
Not
team
a lot of good options here.
Sticking him in a little pocket over there.
Let's go orcs and black orcs. I want to play black orcs. They're pretty fun.
This is gonna be actually it's not too bad for Nathan. He can just stand up the knocked over vampire, dodge out on a 2, go back in, get a 2-die block versus the werewolf.
And I never got
But not having any rerolls except for the not guaranteed McMurphys.
So how does that reroll work?
Good question.
Yep.
It's a pro reroll where you have to you try to use it and you have to roll to see if it's good or not. I think it's a 3 up.
Buckle my knee.
It might be a 4 up.
You're 5 out of here.
I think we're going into Nathan's turn 3.
Yes, we are.
I need a friend. I'm gonna try and hypnogaze the world for this guy.
So hypnogaze first.
Doesn't hit my friend.
Fucking hit your people.
Pro's a 3 up.
Right, pro is, but what about McMurphy's?
Two.
McMurphy's is just a free reroll.
Just a free reroll?
Yeah.
Oh.
Only thing, you can only use it once per game, though.
Right.
It doesn't do me any good, so I just do it from there. Two.
So first off,
1, 2,
making the dodge out.
6.
Now deciding of where he actually wants to leave his player after he hypnogazes.
Leave.
How long is halftime been? Not sure. Yeah.
I think they're 12 minutes, right?
Definitely been more than 12.
I think Bold was 15.
Wild does that mean watch football?
Gotta do it from here, I guess.
Coaching, it's like you're in and you're out.
3 up.
Somebody was talking about Pat McAfee had somebody on. The coach was talking about like how.
Big sad. Do I blow it? Do I blow the McMurdy's?
So fails the gaze.
Contemplating a reroll here.
And like you retake yourself and then you're back out on the field. You know, it's like you don't even have a chance at adjustment.
Once he does burn the McMurphys, though, it's gone for the rest of the game. So he'll just be going back to 4 rerolls in the second
I'm
half.
already out of rerolls. Why not?
McMurdy's is going.
He's gonna burn his McMurdy's.
Table. Lot.
Suspense.
Still no. Big sad. I tried.
And that's a fail. And that's a tough spot to be in. He's got to finish the half with no rerolls.
And this is only his turn 3.
Yeah.
Bottom of turn 3.
Big guy on the ground.
I've been in that position before.
Okay, this is exactly the position I was talking about. He's blitzing with the guy on the ground. Stands up, dodges out.
Dodge out.
2 up dodge.
I went after the ball, I slid it, I got it, he tripped over.
Makes it.
4, 5, 6.
I punched the ball, I was like screaming.
But he is not gazed, so he still has access to his block skill on that player.
Push.
And the dodge, which is what matters here too. If he had been gazed, that dodge power would have been a knockover. Knockdown.
One at the top. There's a couple other.
Now it's just a push. Is he following up?
There's a couple other schools that are really good at stance too. But
Whoop.
they're all like
Sure.
Yeah, that failed 3-up was pretty rough for Nathan there.
Well, it's been rough after rough. When when it rains, it pours.
5.
Oh yeah.
Now I'll just do some greedy things. I'll try to block with this vampire into the ghoul. Do it.
All right, activates the block. 2 die.
Push.
Okay. It's in your sound mixer.
The dodge skill really getting in Nathan's way.
Was? Oh, is that another dodge? That is another dodge pal.
Yep.
No, it's not. That's a push. Because that was a normal thrall. He was, or a normal.
Block with this vampire into the ghoul again. Hits a friend.
You say so. I don't know. I can't read these dice. This lights are bright. All I know is that Animal Savage.
Oh, maybe those are pushes.
I think I'm right.
I think you're right too.
Busted.
Breaks his own thrall though.
Oof.
And stunned.
Okay. Could have been worse.
It's gonna keep pouring on Nathan.
Take the block because you don't have it on this one, right?
So finally able to get a knockdown here. Is that a goal? Oh, that's a goal. Break.
It's just another stun that
Oh.
I had. I'm gonna stand this guy up to continue taking your beating.
Like when you set your dual monitors, it'll show you wherever you roll rolls and 2 crits.
Um,
You just have it set up wrong. Yeah.
A few more players to activate here.
Try and block the Zombo.
So first off, does he block? He does block.
And I'll 1 die the werewolf.
I thought that throw hadn't
I'll
gone.
give you a 1 die pal.
Okay, just 1 die.
Thank you.
And that's what
Wow.
he needs.
I will chain push him into my vampire. So it's further away from your friends. And I will follow.
So this is what he needs. Let's see where the break armor first.
Yes.
9-up armor. This is also a key player, so this break could be
That way
big.
your Zombie has a hard time catching it.
No, all right, well. Ball from the body.
Down directly?
So in the middle of those two.
That's a good spot for Nathan between 2
And
vampires.
that is everybody.
Going into top of turn 4, which is Dakota's turn.
This will be interesting. It turned out to be a pretty good turn for Nathan.
But Dakota does have a lot of open players still, right around the center of the board. Nathan's kind of split, where he has most of his vampires on the bottom half, and he just has those 2 guarding the ball.
Oh my god. You take these to your house and burn them? I don't want to. I'm getting rid of them.
That is insane. How is that thing not falling yet?
Dude, I don't know. Okay, he punches it out here.
Easy decision.
So, easy 2-die block to start us off.
Is that a double pile?
That is a double pile. Flesh Golem getting in and work versus those armor 8. Mama rooting on her son, of course. No, we're all happy to make this a good game.
I want to see both players down to about
Stop
6.
messing with my cord, bro. You keep playing with it and it's cutting out my audio.
Oh shit.
Not bad.
That guy today.
No, they're not. Oh my god, they just keep coming. Versus these thralls, they're not gonna last. Maybe they will, never mind.
And then shows up at 3 to play 2 fucking games. That was intense. It's
70% of my vampire rolls. Even if I had to blow everything on turn 3. So we are on turn 4 now?
Correct. Correct.
They'll call the police, like, hey, we got a motor dick sighting.
Running it set.
Zombie punches here.
I don't think punch wants to go to raid.
You gotta play me next.
There's another POW.
Jeez.
More thralls. Hurdy.
Oh, did you watch it?
I did. Hey, Carmen and
He deserved it, right?
oh no, he deserved that. I felt bad for him, but I didn't.
There's a break. That's an 11. Injury. Knockout.
Really wanted a casualty. That would have leveled that guy.
I like to have people on the field. So we're both disappointed.
Sean, get a level up, Sean.
Sean.
My one guard. God, this game's been painful.
Now he has less thralls than vampires. That could get a little rough for him, I think.
Absolutely. It makes every movement dangerous.
Yeah.
Then my next game, I had another troll.
You gotta wonder if he's gonna accidentally hit one of his own vampires.
Hey, that time's almost over.
It's still not fucking over.
It's still not over, but it's almost over.
Alright, so I checked my phone at 12:50. 13. As soon as you get here, and it was
Yeah, I have
this is 1 point. 40K to use. What are you doing? What is Nathan doing?
John, you see that?
I do. Why'd you do that? Why did you let that happen?
Oh, that's just what heavy board game.
I think you're in a good spot. You got lots of speed and 2 rerolls left.
Here's what you do. You flip it over.
You could. Is it bad?
It is bad.
Well, then I guess
It's not bad. It's just pretty locked up at the moment. It's going to be hard for either team to really pick up the ball and move. It's currently
I gotta
Dakota's.
activate people.
Top of 4.
You're not supposed to hear this, Nathan.
I know. I learned that the hard
He
way.
listens, though.
Why do we have a 3D printed poop?
it's been there for years.
I'm just,
It's been there forever.
I don't know where it came from. I'm confused why it's here. Yes.
And he was trying to tape that to it. I brought this, and that was like a year and a half ago, so.
Now you have some poop and tape.
Okay, so he's gonna go here sometime. This is
That's
the
the
wooden
wooden
spoon.
spoon award.
No, I bought the
Sam,
wooden
that's the
spoon
wooden
one.
spoon award.
I already bought one.
Okay, so here comes the blitz.
I spent $50 on all those trophies.
This is poop with eyes, though.
He has 2 assists, 2 die.
But actual. I have no idea what one of those were.
I'm just looking.
Push, and then we go again.
I don't remember what.
There's a pal. Here comes Claus. Here comes Claus.
1 die. 1 block.
8 up armor. Here comes Claus.
I'm sure it'll have.
He's fine.
Never mind.
Jeez.
Wraith do a 2 die block?
He is gonna throw a 1 die at him.
Oh yeah, 1 die, sorry. Plus 1 assist.
Nope, gotta reroll it.
Ooh, okay. First we roll from Dakota.
And it's not working out.
Skull into skull. 9 up armor on the Wraith. No. That is a 4 up pickup
What can I do in this hellhole?
after a
Bum.
4 up activation on that vampire with no thralls nearby. Yeah. It just becomes so hard to move vampires later in the drive.
Yeah, he's
Leaning on each other.
got some vampires pretty islanded. Potatoed.
Well, they weren't potatoed until their supporting thralls just fell over, got knocked out, didn't come back.
I gotta gamble now. I don't like it, man.
I'll have a tag, and then with the petty cash, I'm getting 1 coach and 1 cheerleader.
I think I'm going to take, let's spend 50 by
2-up without a reroll or a 3-up
Yes,
with?
I'm breaking armor.
That's not a 3-up.
You have all your sources, right? You have 6 sources?
Yeah, I gotta roll a 10.
Not on falls, you know.
It's true. You have a bribe.
Hell, might as well. Ba-da-da-da.
After they made that mark to Jake.
So we're gonna do some cowardly things first.
That's fair. Block. No block boy. Block boy.
It's gonna be interesting to see how Nathan actually ends up, if he even goes for the ball this turn, which I feel like he has to. And if he does, what's his play even gonna be? Is he gonna blitz with the vampire that's down right now, and knock away one of the units marking the ball?
I guess I'll just.
Or
see
is he
where I
gonna try
stand,
to
I
pick
guess.
up on a 4-up? Because that
So-
just seems risky. A 50-50 to pick up the ball. Don't get me wrong, I played Chaos Dwarves. 4-ups are my life, but
I'll try to
I don't even like
stand up
2-ups.
with this
Yes.
vampire to against him. Too angry. And
Too
this is help
angry
me
to
remember if
move.
I try to use him or not.
so not choosing my play.
So now I'm just gonna hit some things out of frustration. Gonna try and block with big hand here
Okay.
into your man boy.
It is very true,
Mm.
but he's still only, there's still 4
Yeah,
turns
I'll-
left of this
Now
half.
block with
Boy.
big hand man.
Okay.
Even if he,
Hit friend.
it's gonna be a rough task to ask Nathan to prevent Dakota from scoring this whole half here.
Who's that guy on your license? Who's that guy on your license? Me.
I think there's too many players on Dakota's drive. Dakota's.
I walked into a.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the camera. Don't look at me.
Guy would be
Hey Tim, look at the dice cam.
I'll go mess with it.
Fantastic.
I'll put something in there real quick.
Fantastic.
Chip or something.
Da-da-da-da.
Hey Nathan, put something in the dice cam. Thank you.
Okay, I guess I'll just try and.
Hypno gaze is fine, but that's still a 4-up to hypno gaze to activate.
I will say you're like.
Yeah, it's a
27
4-up for anything except a block or a blitz.
Exactly, to activate a vampire.
Joe. You are like 20 seconds away on voices.
Yeah.
Gonna try and move this guy to.
So he's moving
No, Hypno Gaze the werewolf, I guess.
to hypno gaze the werewolf. So this is a 4-up, otherwise he lashes out.
It's his friend.
Lashes out. Another thrall.
Roll that.
And he did get that thrall up this turn.
He's broken. And stunned.
Stunned thrall.
This guy's unstunned this turn, so I'll just move it over. Jing.
Hey, you mean at the end of the turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, finally. My rerolls are so expensive though. It's probably what I'm gonna get installed. It's only 70K. No, it's 140K. Yeah, that's right. 70K is a high number. Most of these are lower, like 60, 65.
It's only worth the work.
Here's the hypno
He's
gaze.
not gazed.
Fails the gaze.
Oh, really?
All I got left is the blitz. I'm gonna blitz with this guy into the werewolf.
Okay.
Here's the blitz finally.
Oh, yeah.
I'll do it. 2. Take a push. Not follow after. one
Of sorts.
Yeah,
two.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Take out the werewolves and the ghouls. So 3 up to pick up the ball.
Big
Nope.
sad goes to the
Having some
one. which is
very
tears left, and
unfortunate,
I weep viscous tears.
Viscous.
very unfortunate rolls for Nathan this turn.
I mean, 3 ups aren't bad, but we don't have any rerolls.
Win utterly or lose totally. I've fallen into the second category.
Good.
Okay, the zombie here will throw a block
I'm
at
staying the
lineman.
same.
Or the thrall. Column over here.
Another thrall going down. Rolling the armor.
Broken.
Ooh, that's really rough.
Yeah, 9 KO.
Good chance I don't.
You really don't understand the importance of armor until you play an armor 18.
Yeah.
Or even below. Try playing halflings. Try playing goblins. Stop playing with my cord. We've already been over this.
Oh, I'm a terrible person. That's ADHD at its finest.
That's you shouldn't be on that side of the computer. So this is actually,
Turn going into turn 5 now.
yep.
He's gonna throw a 2-die block at the vampire.
2 die at the vampire because he does have 1 assist. Oh, he has 2 assists. That's the vampire doing it. Okay. So he's pushing, and then is he going to do the 1 die? Because that's the frenzy boy. Oh, is that not the frenzy boy?
No, zombie.
Always.
Oh, okay.
Zombie.
Oh, that what? No, that's not the zombie. That's not the
That's the
werewolf.
Wraith?
Yeah, that's the wraith.
No, but
Yeah.
He's gonna blitz that.
Here comes the werewolf with the blitz.
1, 2.
Uh-oh.
2 die, and this is also frenzy, so he can also push him off if he doesn't get the knockdown here.
So dodge pile.
Yep.
Put him here. So I can follow into a 1 die. So that's your choice if you're gonna use
We
dodge.
can follow into a one die.
Yeah.
I
Or
will go
Nathan
down.
can choose to not activate dodge, in which case this is a knockdown,
Alright.
and lets Dakota roll armor.
Me off pitch.
Well, it could be if you roll a 1, he's sent off.
7 does not break, even with if he did have Mighty Blow, because that's not how Claw works anymore. Has to be a natural 8 or higher. You can't modify it.
4. Okay, so pick it up on 3.
Hey, no trouble rolling that with
Werewolf has the ball.
7, 8.
Fast ass wolf, already over there.
Flush golem. Guy over there.
I've been
Strength 4 flesh golem keeps beating up the 1 thrall.
with a 1, he was sent off.
If nothing else, just keeping the thrall away from the vampires and the
Yeah.
ball.
Yeah.
Okay, then go back. On to that game. A -1.
Nathan's running out of thralls and
No. This is doing
Here.
potatoing his vampires.
success of the ultimate variety.
4. He's gonna punch him.
Another knockdown, but this is a vampire, so 9 up on this.
And then this player caught the ball. So
Broken.
Okay, okay.
I think it was a 5.
So even though that's done, it wasn't a casualty. That still pretty much seals up this the point that Dakota's gonna score here this half. It's such a hard or such an uphill battle for Nathan to activate a vampire, dodge it out, move it all the way to the ball carrier, get the knockdown, pick up the ball, and then also hold on to it.
He will be stunned for your next turn.
If
Oh yeah, because you hit
Yeah.
him. You hit him. Yep.
Our game says that after
He's
it's
knocked out.
makes sense,
Oh.
I let him fall.
Fails the dodge.
Actually, no, you got this in the bag. Might as well prevent an armor break.
And I just pointed that out.
Yes.
That is.
Yeah.
I would.
Go back and watch, bro. You pounded a lot.
What the fuck did you just say?
All right, using a reroll, just not wanting to get hurt.
The
You
rerolls
rolled a
work.
pow every roll for the first half. Like, to be fair, at the end of
Was
that
it your
game,
second or
he was
third
getting some
reroll?
shit done. Yeah, I
was
was.
just,
My 3 players.
A little.
They were trying their
That
best.
was
Those
your
3
third because
players.
you got both
It was
down.
only like 10 turns too
It was,
late.
it was my
Second.
Okay, you didn't mark it.
Oh yeah, no, that's my final.
What?
He's gonna go here.
They're saying that was Dakota's final reroll.
Follow that.
We must have missed
Monster.
something.
You know how things work.
I don't believe them. I think they just don't know how to keep count.
And dirty player makes it KO.
Dirty player KO. Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
That means Nathan's only going to have
Question
5
now
activatable
becomes, can I make
players.
4-ups?
Oh, that's our week 6.
Yeah, week 7.
With not but 7 players on the field. This is why I have so many extra.
I know.
Yeah, you're not
So what do I risk?
preventing
That doesn't charge
Dakota
the
from
turnover, or
scoring.
3 up that
That's
will,
just not possible.
But will let me do the rest of my plan.
I mean, you'd have to be pretty nice.
Are they
If somebody came
had
at
to
me
do
like,
it?
you're doing math, I'd be like, bro.
So if you're Nathan, what do you do here? Just punch things?
You play Eli next week.
Yeah, like that's what you have to do. You have to.
You can score with your werewolf, so if you don't score the next turn, the throw a rock will
Oh,
activate.
I forgot. Yes, Nathan's throw a rock is actually gonna come up.
I'm pretty sure about
It's gonna prevent. It's gonna prevent Dakota from stalling.
It's a knockdown, so yeah. It's like old throw a rock.
John was
No,
wrong.
the old throw rock was an injury.
John left me.
Like you bypass armor entirely, you get injured.
What?
It's in the book, but it's not in there. It says, well, it says what it is, but it doesn't tell you what it does.
I
should
had
have
your
more
defense
players
line.
in
I was back there.
Oh,
Oh, there's a guy there. I didn't even see him. I'm double fucked.
Well, mine didn't work properly at first.
That's right. There was technical issues. But I tried to copy down from the normal sheets.
yeah,
We're in
Mama.
the game,
But
how many dice can
that
you
is
throw?
a
So I'll just see how many.
3 up, 4 up,
3 up.
3 up, 4 up rush. Yeah, and then another rush for a one die blitz into the ball carrier, who has blodge.
Yeah. It's a rough-
Gotta move with this guy.
Rough activation.
3 up dodge, 3 up, yeah, 3 up dodge, 4 up dodge, 3 up dodge, 4 up dodge, 2 up go for it, 2 up go for it, 1 die block.
Round 1.
Blitz might work, or might
6.
roll.
Moving the vampire to get hit by the other vampire.
Interesting.
Well, when you gotta move. But I also agree that that probably is the only chance that he has to actually blitz the ball.
Me too.
A nightmare territory.
They run fast. They're not nimble.
4, 5.
I mean, he did move the vampire up so he could activate one of those 2 vampires and hypnogaze the one the piece that's holding the vampire up against the
him.
edge of the pitch there. Yeah, just roll sixes. Yeah, you know.
Roll that.
So this is why we moved him up. Roll the armor, 9 up armor.
9, 4, 6.
Rushes in. Makes the rush. Makes the hypno gaze. And that helps things a lot.
What course of events in my life led me to
It both provides a body to guarantee the blitz, because you can always roll 1, even though the blitz is a 2 up, and eliminates the starting tackle zones for those dodges.
This is your Blodge Wolf. Just hope for a bow, I guess.
I've done 2 marijuana. I did them consecutive.
I did aggressive edibles to my cousin. I got stabbed.
So I'm gonna try hypno gaze this wolf here with this guy.
Not gonna blitz the ball carrier with the down guy, but instead hypno gazing.
Which I think is a pretty good move here.
Is he within range to blitz with the third vampire?
He is.
Okay.
So we'll try and dodge here on 6 with the 3 upper rollable.
So he does have dodge on that vampire. So 3 up makes the dodge, and then here's the hypno.
Gaze.
Makes the hypno with the 2 that he needs.
Hypno gazes.
Yeah, this is where hypno gaze is really good.
Try and blitz the guy with Naruto over here.
The all-important
That makes
blitz. Here it comes.
That's just his name now.
So it's a 2 up for the blitz.
You gotta name the other guy Big Hand. You've been calling him Big Hand all game. You have to name him
Large on large.
I'm gonna spice it up.
or Large Fist.
Yeah, that's all I got. The blitz.
I hope this better go through. I'm so excited. All right, so he gets the 2 up.
3, 4, 5, 6 rush.
First rush. Is that the right? No, you go in, Nathan. That's not the right angle. Here's the other rush. Okay. 2 die block.
Take a push.
And something.
Just stop. I'll be coming there for a little bit.
All you need was a 10 into a 10.
Oh. We're 9 into the 10.
What are you debating, Nathan? You follow. You absolutely follow.
I shall not follow.
What?
That'll be my turn 5.
Choosing not to follow. I mean, yes, it's a 3 up re-rollable for him to dodge away, but he could still fail that. That's still a
I
22%
traded my best effort.
to fail.
Good. So
He might be just trying to force him to score here.
So you have to
Well,
score
and then
a
he's
goal. You don't have to
yes.
score. If you don't score this
And
turn,
then-
you risk the rock.
Because he does have the throw a rock.
Throw a rock, yeah.
Top of turn 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So actually going to risk it. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. What do you think it would be like to be escaped?
It's just amazing how the game can pivot on one die roll. And in this game, it was that
My
wolf catching
first
that
grade
ball.
teacher had escaped. My
If
first
it wasn't a
grade
big
teacher
thing
had
guy, was just gonna come in and get it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Did you know that nobody outpieces the hut?
Yep. Setting up to foul the vampire.
Not a single soul.
My first
That's
grade
why you
teacher
have this the dirty player.
He's now with me for breakfast.
That's a good question, Mama G. We don't know. I'm pretty sure fan factor it actually matters. I'm pretty sure.
Break him.
Breaks without a dirty player. This is a foul. Injury. Even with the dirty player, Jesus. Okay. All right, we're looking it up.
There's Tim with his method.
Yeah, I went and got my rule book. Let's find out.
Knuckle table.
Sorry, I'm gonna call you that. What was that? Did you guys have beer and put
All right, break.
Throw a rock. Well, the fans throw a rock.
Okay, so
So the-
here's the throw the rock.
Up for justice.
So it's just a 5-up roll.
No. So that's every turn that he tries to stall. It's actually only a 5-up. And I wanted that to at least be a 4-up throw a rock. 5-up throw a rock? That's sad.
I think Dakota's just barely out of his range.
He is, yep. Even moving, even rushing for a maximum of 8 on the vampire closest. He can just put a tackle zone on the ball carrier. He can't actually get the blitz.
Fuck that. I always go for the ball. Try and block here first. Two ups. Yep. And yep.
So he makes the 2-die block into the
Push you to your location
Wraith.
of choice.
Sidestep means he chooses, but then he follows.
You failed the 2 at home. You want to take a number and a reroll.
What's the new releases? 5 rules. It's really nice that we all just add them as block.
No.
Yeah. Is there 4?
Try to block this Wolfie boy for a 1-die
Which one?
with this guy.
Okay, so the one on the edge is going to try to block. 2 up first.
Does
Ooh.
angry.
2 angry. Loses his tackle zone.
Ooh, that's
Not
not good.
But the only thing that matters is him putting a tackle zone at least on the ball, or hypno-gazing the ball.
Moral support. Blitz boy wolf over there with this guy.
Okay, so he's blitzing. But I don't think he's actually going to block. I think he's just going to immediately dodge. No, he is blitzing. Okay, here's the block.
Nah, I use them both down. Otherwise, that's the point, you know?
Wait, what?
He's hypnotically gazed, so he doesn't have block.
Oh, okay.
Yep, so there it is. Hypno-gaze, meaning that werewolf loses his block skill.
Fine. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Your goblins are strengthened, right?
Debating rushing. That's a 7.
No, we'll just stay there. That'll be my turn.
All right. Moving over into the top of turn 7, going into Dakota here. Does he stall for another turn? I think if you were going to stall last turn, you stall this turn as well.
What's here?
I like it.
Push. Take off the pitch.
Yep.
Frenzy means he has to follow, but then rolling injury for the vamp
Injury. No.
in reserves.
That's what? No.
What's the second one for?
Just because I wanted to. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7.
But if he does try to stall, it is still another 5-up, throw a rock.
Which I would like to see a rock hit his player.
And get a kill. And have him fail the regen.
Yes. Everything bad that could happen, we want to happen with a rock.
I definitely make this fall. So he's falling again.
Yeah.
He's going to make a foul.
You got the extra players.
So broken.
Yep.
Breaks, okay.
Mightily.
Injury.
Nothing there.
I get a call? Oh no, you get a bribe. Well, if you argue
So
the
that
call
was a
fails, you can
12,
use the
so that
bribe.
was doubles.
Oh, well then you would get another throw a rock.
I'll get the call. Alright, sorry, I will bribe.
So he's using the bribe,
Okay.
and that's good.
So bribe works. I can't.
So
I can't
not
do
a
that.
turnover.
I need to just score. I can't risk.
A rock?
Yeah, I can't risk the rod. Again. So we're gonna score.
And not choosing just all scores.
Okay.
Fair. That's fair. This does give Nathan a chance to score because he can score in 2 turns.
And all my thralls are the same, so I'm just gonna roll them. Roll 1, roll 2. Nope, roll 3. Yep.
So 2 out of the 3 thralls do come back in.
Still gonna have max players.
Isn't that the fact?
I could really use a reroll.
That would be the hope, Mama. And then, but Nathan does have 2 turns. He can try to equalize the score, actually.
Yeah, if he scores and then he receives.
Exactly, because Nathan is going to be receiving in the second half no matter what happens.
And then if he takes 8 turns to score the second time.
Tempter.
It's 2, 4, 6, 8. Nah, I changed my mind.
What?
Officious ref. If my players aren't in the field, they can't be sent off.
Okay, you're afraid of that.
So yeah, so if it's like
The rarest of rare results.
yeah, but like it's that old throw a rock. Like a player can't die if they're not in the pitch.
Yep.
I've seen a player. I've seen a minotaur, like a legend minotaur, have someone throw a rock at it and it died.
That is hell.
It is hell. That is hell.
Adam, what are we watching Doom Friday?
I miss old throw a rock.
Do you want to do after them?
You would, Joe.
I will absolutely.
You're a fan of chaos. See what I meant?
0%. I already talked to Jake about it, but I assume no one.
You only have 1 turn, right?
2.
Oh, you have 2 turns?
That was your turn 7.
That wasn't turn 8. Well, in that case, I don't want to set up like that.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Is that all right?
I roll every time.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I'm
Dakota
sorry.
realizing
I'm sorry. I thought it
that
was turn 8.
he scored on his turn 7.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. Terrible.
I agree,
Every time
chaos
I
is
think
the
people
best.
are being kind. I'm either wrong or they're
I'm not
mistaken.
here to play chess. I'm here to roll dice.
I'll have 18 games next season. Wait, what? 18 games next season? Yeah, I do.
Yep.
They're wrong or they're mistaken.
Dakota thinks we're wrong or mistaken, and we think he's wrong.
No, that's what he's. That's what we're laughing about because that's what I said about him.
Pick a side. Well, Dakota considers fratricide.
I'm sorry. Would you like a drink?
Thanks, Tim, for the noise.
This mercy beverage.
Hypnotic gaze is terrifying.
Yes,
It
it's
is like
turning off skills,
when he first hit my ball here, I was like,
turning off block and dodge too.
Hey, the food's over there.
oh thanks. I completely forgot about that.
I love
what I'm gonna
hypnogaze.
do, I don't like it. Pray.
I do kind of hate that the vampires have animal savagery. It really is a nerf.
What's wrong with Adam Savage?
You could take out one of your own players. But
Yeah, well, so before, it was always a 2-up to activate a vampire to do any action.
Hypnotic gaze.
I don't know. The fact that I had to roll a 4-up to hypnotic gaze to activate the vampire with no repercussion.
Alright,
It's so.
you're good. What's the score?
1-0. This is Nathan has 2 turns to score back. Still the first half.
See 2 living wolves, and I don't like that.
Yeah, no, there's been no casualties versus Dakota.
There's another sandwich in here.
Yeah, it's mine.
Oh, Dakota.
You want it?
Do you want it?
Eventually.
Okay.
Timbits?
What'd you was it spicy chicken?
Well, I think it was a normal chicken, but yeah.
Okay. Well, I gotta figure out which one of these is which then. Compelling radio here.
At least you leave me a lot of like
Yeah, it's very compelling. They want to know about my Wendy's order.
That like I wasn't breaking through right now, so I just have to force you to slow down. I'm not gonna
Then I need a thing as hell.
I don't like coffee. Is it coffee? I might have liked it. I might have liked it, but I'm still not gonna drink it. I just want to smell it.
So I agree with this setup. I mean, this is what you'd have to do. You have to pick a side and you gotta blast through.
I don't know. I can't say. How can you say you're playing badly when you're winning?
Because like I'm not.
Easily.
Things are happening and I'm not foreseeing them going on.
No, you're winning. You're playing amazingly.
You deserve it?
Nathan.
Wait, stick the like hole out of your mouth. Make it in that hole, and you're making it a lot.
I think you can play poorly and still win.
Can we just try and throw a rock every end of turn
Dice happen.
versus the ball carrier,
As just that, if you
the
win,
last
doesn't
ball
matter if you
carrier,
play poorly.
even though he doesn't have the ball anymore?
Well, there's a lot of game left.
Throw a rock.
I feel like I'm the crowd member and I'm the one throwing the rock, and I'm pissed that he scored. I don't care that he doesn't have the ball anymore.
They should have made it a 3-up.
Exactly.
I miss Violet so much.
Should have been a 3-up.
Re-rollable if you're really mad.
Rerollable if you're salty.
Yeah.
When fans enter the free with your ticket at check-in, they give you a sling.
They should have a stadium like that.
Yes.
At the end of each turn, they throw a rock at the ball carrier. That would be pure chaos.
Okay. Okay. This is good for Nathan. This isn't bad. Kick off of it.
4, please.
I had hope here that they were gonna get slapped in the
Cheerleaders.
face, but
Cheering. Cheering fans.
You get a knuckle?
Nathan gets another roll on the knuckle table.
it's a break on impact.
You're not gonna be doing any cash.
Potatoes. I throw at the potato ball carrier. Spud launchers.
Over here.
Where's it going?
What was the knuckle roll?
Necessary violence, +1 SPP on casualties.
Ooh.
7 and
He's not using it this drive.
Says you.
You wanna move that chair? I think no problem. How do I do this without shattering it? I always grab underneath this little latch down here.
gonna
Okay, go ahead.
blitz with the Senor into Zombo.
Senor. Blitzing with El Senor Vampiro.
The ball placement's pretty good for Nathan, though.
1,
That's what I'm saying.
2,
He can make this work. We can do this. He can
Yeah.
do this. Even the playing field. There's a pow. Pow pow pow. Pow 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 pow.
He could get an extra SPP here if this goes well.
No, he with the house rules, he's choosing to store that knuckle roll for another drive
1, 2,
Oh,
because there's only 2 turns left of this drive. House rule says if you roll on the knuckle table, you can choose to use it on another drive if you want to. So he's choosing to save it for another drive
I actually didn't know that.
because of it's mostly because of inducements and in the start of the game. If you have like a bunch of knuckle rolls, it doesn't really. I'm not on the council. Don't look at me. It makes sense, and it doesn't really impact anything. And the whole part of the knuckle rolls is supposed to be fun, free SPP. So, for the most part. Throw the rock is also so bad now because not only is it a 5-up if the opponent is stalling, it's still just a normal knockdown. So you have to roll armor and then injury. And it's not even with Mighty Blow. It's just straight armor and then injury. It's not even a bomb, which is +1. It's Mighty Blow for a bomb.
Gonna try and move with
This should be a 3-up.
I agree.
Just a straight 3-up.
this vampire.
Or roll a block dice.
And it shouldn't matter if you're stalling. Just end of turn. If your opponent has the ball, throw a rock. 3-up, throw a rock. All right, Nathan, where are you moving him? Okay.
He's unsure, apparently.
Damn it, Nathan. I wanted to hand the ball out to him.
Rushes. He definitely said Russia. Rushes.
Both these guys have block.
Well, one of my guys is black.
What's the black ability? What?
Black army. Yeah.
What's the passing ability on a vampire?
I don't know.
I know, it's not in the book. It's their team of legend.
Oh, this is okay.
It's either it's definitely not a 2-up. It's definitely a 3-up or a 4-up. And I kind of want to say it's a 4-up to pass.
How good are the thralls at handling the ball?
I'm almost for sure they're a 4-up. To throw.
Yeah, I'll try to hypnogaze flesh golem with this guy.
So he's not going to pick up the ball with the vampire.
His friend.
Choosing to hypnogaze instead.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not broken.
Oh, who you blocking?
Hypnogaze. He's gazed. Glazed.
I'm strength 2, so 4.
I think I see what Nathan's trying to do here.
No, we have one turn left. You cannot score. Small mercies.
It's true that he doesn't have to hand off or throw the
So
ball
I need
to score
3 up, 2 up, 2 up.
next turn. He doesn't have to do that this turn. He doesn't have to pass or hand off the ball this turn, so long as he does so next turn.
Now it's like, you're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
7. Oh, skate, right? Stunty? 7 stunty.
Oh no, Stunty doesn't count.
Guess I'll try to hand off the ball.
All right.
1,
Here's the hand.
3,
Oh, he's handed off to that vampire.
3 up.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that. I'm not very smart. Oh, this boy has sure hands.
Matter.
That's rough.
Fails the sure hands.
I don't think that changes his ability to score.
No, because he still has the vampire that is within scoring range.
Right.
So as long as he gets the ball to that vampire next turn, there's still a chance. Alright. But this is top of turn 8. Dakota's last turn of the drive, or the half. Actually, both those vampires are within scoring distance. But just the bottom one would have to rush for it twice, where the top one only has to rush for it once.
Missing that pickup right there, I think, was a pretty big deal
Oh,
for
yes.
Nathan.
Yes, absolutely.
Guard isn't active while he's boneheaded, correct?
Activate him.
Fuck, your friend's boneheaded.
Not like that at all.
I'll block your guard guy with Crocs. I will not block him with the Crocs. Oh my god.
He's in blitz there.
Why?
Alright, here's the blitz. This is still going to leave one vampire on his feet, no matter what the outcome.
Largely useless again.
boy is down, rolling an 8 up with the claws.
Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Go for it.
7.
Oh, is that a stupid ghoul?
Movement 7.
He's gonna watch this vampire. Push. And he is gonna follow that throw.
So here's the foul that I was looking for. This does, yeah, just straight 8 up. Okay.
Broken.
Yeah, on a
Ooh.
10. Breaks on a 10.
Casualty.
Yeah, casualties on a 10.
Wow. So that's not good.
Sean
Then
didn't get the SP.
you didn't even casualty
Let me see next game.
is a thing.
And then this guy will he'll dodge out.
Okay. But it's also still possible. Fails the dodge out. 0 in armor. He's fine.
I'm surprised he didn't reroll that. Oh, he's out of
He has no rerolls. He has 0 rerolls. Both of them do. This is the last. This is Nathan's turn 8.
I was thinking he still had one.
It's possible is if you can get the ball to the vampire on the right side of the pitch, that he could actually score. It's a 3-up dodge out to another. All right, it's rough.
It's 4 up after 4 up after 4
Yeah,
up.
it is. It is.
It's a handful of 4 ups to score.
3, 4. No, just do the 3s. You can take 3s instead. You can go. You can do a 3-up dodge, 3-up dodge, 3-up dodge, 3-up dodge, 2-up dodge.
Oh, are they AG2?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're
I
2-ups. The vampires are.
I see. So it's, I mean, it's doable. I've
Actu-
done it.
Yeah, exactly. But also to hand off to that vampire is already a 5-up though, or a 4-up. So actually, that's not bad. That's not bad. I can do. It's a 50-50.
Well, and if that's a blodger, he's got at least one built-in reroll.
Mm-hmm.
And then his thrall, I believe, has sure hands, right?
Yes, that.
So he's got a reroll on that.
A small child.
Longhand's fucking our shit up.
Is not doing well for what you
That's
say.
huge for me though.
Is it worth it for me to use it? I don't think so. Blitz.
I'm sure that Nathan's trying to figure out how to make those rolls any less
Okay.
brutal. So the only thing he can really do here is try to get one of the tackle zones off of the vampire that he's going to try and hand off to. So first off, moving a thrall.
So
Why move him there? That's like where he needs to dodge
try to
out to.
hypnotize this guy with this guy.
Activating the vampire to hypnogaze. Is he not going to try and score?
Friend.
I think he is.
Fine. Go up.
I mean, true dice are stage 2. If he has blocked,
Oh, is he going to jump
Then
over the
put him in that
body?
spot.
He could absolutely jump over the body. That's so cool.
Give me the dodge to here.
Yes.
3. up, senors. You gotta do it from here.
Yep, that's fine.
Yep, I think that's.
It's a 3-up gaze though, which actually will really matter. But if he gets this 3-up gaze, then it's a 4-up jump, and
Holy
he's
crap.
golden.
Was 2.
I know he has to make a lot of rushes, but if he gets the hypno gaze here, and then he gets the 4-up handoff,
See how much I have
and
fucked
then a
up.
4-up jump, and he's
Because this guy was in this square, not here.
jump.
No, it's not even that. Now I have to do a jump, which is the best of 3-up to score. Gaze doesn't even work.
Alright,
Now
well,
it's a fucking hellscape of dodges.
No.
man,
He's-
freaking vampires, they're 2-up agilities.
He still has to make the jump to make a touchdown.
Yes, he still has to make the jump, and 2 rush, and a lot of dodges, and 2 rushes.
Yeah.
Gonna blitz the him withdrawal.
Okay.
Something.
Almost fell first and died.
I don't know, Levi. Did you give Nathan the 6 his dice? Did you give Nathan back the dice?
Fine.
What do you mean?
Can't believe somebody fell off a roof and died.
I'm not sure what we're referring to. There's a possibility of yes or no.
These are Deadwalker zombies and then vampires I like from Etsy. And they'll actually go back on. Nope.
You'd have to ask Nathan if I gave it back.
The other guy is going before.
These are the new zombies?
No, these are the Deadwalker zombies. Well, I don't know. The one you reviewed them somewhat recently.
Like GW ones?
Oh yeah, okay.
These are.
Yeah,
And then I cut off their dead bits to make them look like peasants.
I
And
did
gave
post a
couple of them
one-sided die.
rhinoplasties.
One.
Put noses on them?
Yes.
That's amazing. When you die, the first thing to go is the nose.
Oh, that.
I try and hypno gaze the flesh golem. We're up. My friend, 2 up.
He's gazed.
Okay, so that's a big roll for him.
So I'm gonna do the handoff first, because if that doesn't work, then there's no point in risking dodging, you know? So I'm gonna try and hand the ball off
Oh.
to this vampire.
Oh, and then he's gonna have to throw with that vampire to the other one?
Yep, he's gonna have to make a
3 up.
handoff and a pass.
Sure hands.
Pick up reroll.
Sure hands.
Got it.
Okay, okay. Good. Handing off.
Wow.
On a
2
2.
up. Got it. To him. Though I got a lot. This game just makes me stressed to the max, but this puzzle solving part of it is my favorite. I'm gonna try and hypno gaze this wraith with the vampire.
Okay, so you have all you have to do follow appearance on that too.
Yep.
Okay, so first is the savagery.
His friend. And foul appearance. Good.
He has to follow appearance
It's okay, which is very useful.
for hypno gazing.
Reroll.
Does it really work like that? That seems odd.
3, 4, 5, 6.
I believe it, but it does seem odd.
2 up.
I forgot you could hypno gaze to, yeah, that's good.
Gaze.
Makes the 2.
Alright,
That's why I like hypno gaze, man.
So now the position
It's a
I'm in,
good-
I need, without
good
any rerolls,
ability.
to make
It's like, it's almost like removal.
one
Yeah.
dodge roll. 2 up.
But it gives me a
Three
chance
up.
to defend
On a
it, so-
2-up, it's like almost a 2-up
Dodging out.
removal.
Oh, never mind. That's why I
So
did that.
cool.
No, I did that so I could get a ball easier. So it's not.
I mean, you pay for it
1, 2.
because it's on a vampire that's so hard to activate. But
So 3 up, 3 up,
Um,
3 up.
3 up.
3 up, 3 up, 2 up, 2 up, 2 up.
Okay.
So
He's got
what I got?
rolls to make.
he's counting it out. But first, we got to make the pass.
You're activating him to pass.
Does not
Use
mash.
it later, my boy. 1, 2,
Good. We're
3,
continuing.
4.
It doesn't matter really.
3 up.
Oh, they have 3-up passing. That's not bad.
Okay, so
Inaccurate.
it's inaccurate, but it's
Yep.
not over yet. So going from here,
3,
3 is straight down here.
7.
7 is
I need
corner up.
a
You need-
1.
You need a
No,
1.
we're just gonna roll
Please,
the
Nuffle.
same fucking thing over and over again.
1 in 8 universes. This is
Inaccurate currently.
interesting.
Balls in the air. Flying around. 3. Nope.
So it goes on my wolf.
It's still possible.
Do I catch that?
It's gonna catch the.
No.
Again.
Wolf got the ball again. On a 5-up. The wolf
No,
caught.
he didn't.
He didn't catch.
I don't
None of
believe that.
matters.
I think he does catch it. I think you're wrong. Pretty sure he catches it. Gets -1 for inaccurate, -1 for another tackle zone. That turns the 3 into a 5. He's pretty sure he rolled 5.
Now, this
It doesn't
is-
matter, it's a turnover.
There's no way I see you not making playoffs.
No.
Thrall.
Thrall's in.
They've all come back.
Except for the 2 who are dead.
All right. So we're going into the second half. Turn 9 will start with Nathan.
Like you just hit them so hard.
I hate
And I'm gonna
anything
take a
else
chili
bad.
break.
Period.
That's fair.
I want to break this. I'm scared of the 1 die. If I get the 1 die, it's fantastic. But
I also need to eat my sandwich. Otherwise, I'm going to die.
I never go for the tie, so either. So I'm gonna lose. Two most important items. Decide who receives. Exactly. That way.
Well, sandwich is probably frozen by now. Almost proof.
showed up frozen.
There you go.
Okay.
It's not like I tried hopes for it. Hate guard. It makes me hurt my brain.
I don't think me going first in a normal
It's huge because
Well, no, and it generally is, but in this game, it didn't really make a big difference.
it makes a difference because then you get to score, and as you do, you score as late as possible. So then, if you can score first and prevent your opponent, which you always do because you're a good player, then you're always
I do
guaranteed.
not know. That was pretty close what happened there, barring one mistake from you on the 1 spot, and then the unfortunate
1,
pickup roll.
dodge.
Can't even hit you
Oh,
because it's pointless.
Is there? That's fine. I screwed up.
Alright. Blitz. 1, 3. Going for blitz. Can I drop a fucking miniature?
I'm not activating the thingy, people.
Huh?
The necessary violence.
Oh, you got it. Okay. Yeah. I don't know how I could have possibly understood that from you.
It's rolling for fun. It's rolling for fun.
I have one thing I can activate.
Yeah, but you said I'm activating the thingy people.
I said I am not activating the thingy
You're not doing it for this drive?
because I'm hoping I can score in 2 turns, and then the rest of the game will be that 1 drive.
Intimidation.
I just found the first YouTube video I found or ever seen. At least saw it.
Yeah.
Blow Me Away by Breaking Benjamin.
Yes.
I was like, that was the first video I ever clicked on YouTube. So I just
Are
got
you
hit with a whole wave of nostalgia.
How sure are you of that?
I'm 100% sure.
Okay.
Because I remember I just got into Halo Reach. No, Halo 3.
That'll be my thingaboo.
on YouTube was?
Blow Me Away with Ricky Measure.
That you watched?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. But like, the first video on YouTube was somebody goes
No,
to
that I
the zoo.
watched.
They're kicking off now.
So I was searching up like Halo music.
already
videos.
kicking
I
off?
was like, this one
Worst.
sounds good.
Yeah.
I was like,
Second to, no, that is the worst place.
I think the first ever one was like, it was some random
Kick off a bit.
or gym or something.
Give
Goes to
me
the
a
zoo.
It's fine. It's fine. You can roll a
Do
4.
not follow.
I just got hit with a whole entire wave of Halo nostalgia.
Give me a 3, please. Hey,
Um,
hey, we got it.
8.
Changing weather.
changing weather. That could be
Changing
a
weather.
thing.
Watch it be something that screws me.
Give us
It's
weather.
all-
Give us
This is
something cool.
winter.
Oh, it could be. Oh, no.
Okay, so it could be
Roll
something.
one.
It's a
Roll
2.
one, Nathan.
No.
No, 4, nothing.
Then it'll scatter.
That's boring.
Where's the ball gonna go? 5.
No. I want
DD8.
Away.
D8 3 times.
All right.
But
Do 7 again.
when you game against John,
Mm-hmm.
6.
we got
Can't go off.
Oh, and bouncing.
a vicious rep 3
5.
times.
Ball bounces.
He failed
Damn
3
it.
times in a row.
Yeah.
He lost both those werewolves
Turn the first.
and his frenzy.
Ball safety.
Frenzy zombie game.
That's so sad. That is so sad for Nathan too. That's like the worst place for Nathan.
Yeah, he's set up heavy on the other side.
And it's in an opponent's tackle zone. Making it harder to pick up.
Make him mouse one more time, right? Or you already mouse 4 times.
I already bombed.
Yep, that's it.
We're gonna have to say a prayer for Nathan on this one.
I think he can draw.
No, he can definitely do it. He's back to having 4 rerolls.
Yeah, Nathan's smart enough to get around it.
Burn all 4 rules
This guy.
in 1 turn.
Yeah. Plus a vampire picking up that ball. It's still just a 3 up. Because they have stupid high agility.
So me against Jake, like I still had 2 rerolls left from the game.
Yeah.
Against who?
Against Jake. Against
Hey,
John,
I'm gonna burn all this turn, you know it.
That's. Hey,
I have 5 rerolls.
I'll take it, I guess. You got a bingo thingy.
This is. Which one?
Use 3 rerolls in a single turn.
Ah. I know I can't pick that ball up on a 3. Don't be so pessimistic, Nathan, but you've seen yourself fail.
So close! So close.
The stand firm is real annoying. Because even those 2 dice, I need to knock them out.
I'll be perfectly honest with you.
Nathan's very concerned about making that 3 up.
It's not the fact that I'm rolling all these pushes. I re-roll and I still just roll pushes.
Gonna be annoyed once again that I can't get in good positions. So it's more likely a 2 up or knock down on 2 dice. I'm gonna go for the knockdown. Gonna block the man boy.
One part about I hate the fucking table, don't you understand?
A lot.
My head was
My friend got blocked, Nuffle. He doesn't.
I so bad on it. Doesn't matter, I roll so bad. I love the table.
Nuffle says, "Screw you, son. You should have just done the thing."
We'll stand firm.
Every game I've done since
So I'm just gonna do the thing. I'm gonna try and hypnogaze him. This guy. His friend.
what's there?
So close.
Like how you already had that die ready.
You do the same thing whenever I roll armor. You grab a stun token before I have to drop it.
I know. 2 up. I am getting angry.
Very, very unfortunate rolls here.
It doesn't matter. Because I'll play my next turn just to push his entire team.
Nathan using a reroll on that.
Fuck you.
That's all I've done.
I'm gonna try and Gonna try and pass the ball.
Yes, mine is a little bit, so that's good.
Hits a friend.
Are you my Asher, so Jeff? How do you do this?
It's fine.
I don't like this guy.
It's what?
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't actively did not. Just.
Reroll.
Oh no, there was a little.
Oh my god.
Just magic.
Oh, and he Tims it.
Yeah, let's see.
It's taking everything in my power to maintain composure.
I was there. I witnessed it.
This is what I was talking
Then he
about.
got
I
a
did
taste of
great.
his own medicine.
When I practice games, I did great in the Chaos Cup, but I don't win when it matters.
That's why I had no feelings of sympathy. I was like, I know what he does. I don't have sympathy.
You missed tons of action.
He's gonna blitz here.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, what I miss?
So he had to use a reroll on a hypno gaze,
Okay.
knock down 2 of his throws, activating.
Oof.
I already adjusted it.
Oh, you did? Oh, right. I forgot he started with 4. Sorry.
Yeah, and then he timmed dodge with a dodge reroll.
Yeah. And this is why he was scared of the 3-up, because sometimes even 2-up rerollables fail.
Yeah, so not ideal.
Stun one of these fucks.
You knocked him down. That's about as good. Because I ain't dodging nowhere. I'm just saying.
Jacob,
Did I not say
could you
what
give
was
me
gonna
my
happen on
key
his
right there, please?
The what? Yes?
Yes. Thank you.
Literally 0 fucking stuns.
Well, I mean, you gotta break down the plan. It's not necessarily.
Man.
I'm not even asking for
Rough
it.
game. Score is still just 1 to 0.
No. I mean, it's the safer blitz. But I need to get this free. So I'm just going to attempt to stand them up.
Go for ball.
Coming up.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Picking up the ball on a 3.
Okay, 2 die. We're on the troll. Wait, no.
Yep.
Has the ball.
You have not failed a ball pickup.
Dakota wasting no time to get it.
Fast Wolf.
Yes.
Hey, I've been popping.
That's like the
Yeah.
whole game plan of Necromantic is werewolf go brrr.
Well, my luck will go that. For that.
He's gonna throw 2
Oh,
at
okay.
this
Now, how the fuck do I deal with this?
guy here.
Yep.
I have
You
+2
got
to
it.
your
You
1.
got it. Wait, no, I got a thrall here.
You guys block
What?
for it?
There's a thrall right here. There's also giving an assist.
To what?
Never mind. I was looking at. I forgot how they work for a second.
Pushes.
I am doing it.
And I will push you around.
He's gonna follow the vampire.
Ooh. Incoming foul.
Ooh, yep.
Wait. Of course you do.
Follow the vampire for +1, or do I follow the thrall for
I
+2?
did it. It's so huge.
It doesn't matter.
I'm following the vampire.
Alright, choosing to follow the vampire. This is the dirty player.
This would be an 8-up.
Yes.
Yep. Do it. Okay, so let's see.
So that's
So break
7
down dirty player.
with a +1 because of assist, and then +1 because of dirty player.
Yep.
So this is actually injury with nothing. So just stun.
Okay, and that'll be the turn.
You don't follow that?
Well, that was.
Yep. So this is going into turn 10.
I'm helping.
Yes. Thank you.
Hurry up. No. You use a reroll?
And he's got to try to puzzle his way out of this.
I laugh.
And see, that stun of that vampire is going to be very important going into this, because now that whole top side of the pitch is just solidly in Dakota's favor, or in his control.
I'm gonna try and hypnogaze the white wraith.
I have a thought process. Sure. And I hate how it
With his friend. He's not too scary.
Making these
What
rolls.
am I doing it with again?
But
Thank you.
the pointer.
Going for a hypno gaze here.
Fails the gaze, which is a 2-up. Does he use a reroll? He uses a reroll. Makes the 2-up gaze.
Hey.
Some of these rolls have been ridiculous. I'm sorry.
Thanks.
Hand it off. Now,
Doesn't help that I'm playing badly.
You're playing just fine. Your dice are just poor.
I can definitely get away from you. Yeah, I'm just Fuck. Go for it.
I'm gonna try and hypnogaze the school with this vampire. With Rush.
Okay.
Hypnogizing the ghoul.
His friend.
Lashes out.
Now the next series.
Yeah, he moved already.
He's been having a hard time with those animal savagery.
Mm-hmm. 2-up dodge.
Squares.
I hate the dodge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rush.
Good.
Movement 7, so this is a rush. Yep.
Gaze.
One reroll left for Nathan.
I had to go for it just to be on that shit.
You weren't in a good spot where you were at.
And if I went here, you could just blitz me.
Huh.
Oh, he has 6 movement?
Yeah. That's what I want to do there. Damn it. I'm gonna blitz the wolf with him. 2 rushes. 2 up. Hit friend, so 1, 2. 2 up.
So he's got to make a dodge. Blitzing the werewolf.
3, 4, 5, 6. Rush.
So here's the rush.
Rush.
Rush again for the blood.
So 1 die. I forgot things.
This is going to be a 1 die.
Take
Push.
'cause I have strip ball.
Ooh, and that vampire has strip ball, so that ball's coming loose.
Ball will bounce to the 3, which is
Directly down.
the least useful spot. And I got the big scary now.
At least the ball is free. That thrall could dodge out on a 3. And then rush once without making any dodges to pick up the ball on a 4.
Here, I'm like bitching about all the guys that have Garner.
It's something.
Yeah.
Even just standing up the thrall there isn't bad.
this guy because I'm not.
So not dodging out.
Down.
Yeah, you still got to roll dice on him though.
Gonna try
so-
and get follow this guy. So
Yeah. 3 up
fuck
dodge.
it, he'll pass as well.
I mean, that one?
Yeah. His friend. So jump over the body. Two.
2 up, or 3 up.
You're right.
That is a 3 up jump.
You still want to do it?
I have to.
Okay.
So here's the jump. Jump, jump. 3, 3. Jump, jump.
He makes it. He jumped over.
Two. No wait. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Rush.
Brush dodge.
So 3 up dodge.
Yeah,
Yep.
2 up.
2 up rush.
Okay, 4 up dodge.
4 up.
3 up dodge?
Dodge reroll.
Oh, it is a 4 up. No, it's in 2 tackle zones.
Nope.
He goes down. It was a 4 up. Doesn't break though.
That was a risky.
I know.
Number is 8, not 7.
But the 4 up with a reroll is still a 75% chance to succeed into a 3 up, into a 3 up pickup. I would have done that.
Yeah, at least
I
you're
can
getting
see that.
MVP.
I would have made
I'm
those
gonna get
rolls.
The MVP.
He's gonna
Or
throw
I would have
2
tried
at him.
those rolls. No guarantee. Break, break, break. Nice.
I'm guarding in on you, right? You're guarding in on me. Yeah. So, yeah, it's just
We're
neutral.
gonna activate him.
I may have just tried to mark the ball.
The wolf is gonna blitz here.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to throw.
Hey.
Well, even then,
Push.
the what he did do. Man, there's the knockdown with the claw.
Pow in there.
Man, see, claw is always such a disappointed because you always want it to work.
Yeah.
I block.
I don't think I've ever successfully clawed someone. I think I've always ever naturally breaking armor. Oh, there's a 12 injury.
I've only got 1 casualty this.
Yeah, I know.
So, and I have 2 players with Mighty Blow. And Strength 5.
I know. That's sad.
I need to play against some lizardmen or something.
Some
Something with
goblins.
some goblins or halflings. Give me something with strength 2.
Oh my god, my first game was versus ogres, and just being able to farm snotlings in early on in the league is so nice. Because they break on a 6.
Oh my goodness. I would love that.
Anyway,
And they're strength 2, right?
Yes. No, they're strength 1.
got it.
Snotlings are strength 1, armor 6.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Jeez. Yeah, I got strength 5 players. I still can't kill anybody.
I can kill people, and I've got 3 strength 5 guys with Mighty Blow. I got 3 big guys. Man, I love my Chaos Renegades, man. Like, they're so fun. They just got they're so wonky. So many levels or so many ways to upgrade your positions.
He's gonna fall here.
Dakota's still out for blood.
So an 8. Break him.
Yeah.
So that'll be a KO.
Knocked him out.
Yep. Dirty player adding +1, making that 8 a knockout.
Dodge here. 3 up. Fail. Dodge reroll.
Oh, naturally dodge reroll makes the dodge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to there. And okay. Yep. That is.
got his werewolf potatoed out there, but nobody to get to him. Throw a potato at it.
Yeah, where's the rock when you need it?
Right. Nathan just rolled a 1. Oh man.
Broke him.
No, yeah.
So he
He knocks
failed
out.
the animal savagery, and then he failed the foul appearance.
Ooh. Okay, that's what the 1 was.
Yeah.
Blitzen wolf.
Okay.
I'll just get
Animal savagery for the wolf. Yep, this is turn 11. Start at turn 11. There's a pile at least.
double piles.
Now.
Foul wolf.
He's going to follow the wolf with the vampire? Okay, but he failed the roll anyway, so. Alright, it says going into Dakota's turn 11 now.
He's gonna blitz him.
Werewolf blitzing.
Dodge pile.
Dakota just trying to clear some of the pitch.
I mean, he's got the claws. 8 up.
He's fine.
Nope. Keep rolling these 7s. Throw a rock. Throw a rock.
Attempt the block. I know it would be 1 dice though. No, I have 2.
He's gonna block him for 2.
No.
We both have blocks, so nothing happens. And then he's gonna foul.
With a, this is a foul with a +4? Plus
Plus
5?
5
+6, actually.
because of the dirty player.
Yep, so this is injury with dirty player. Doesn't matter. Maybe he chooses to score. This is going to be going into Nathan's turn 12. Vampire's in.
There, so they'll
We can tie. Winning might be hard. This is Nathan's turn 4. You can tie. we'll go with that.
Yeah.
And then Nuffle might give him a win if he's generous and gets timeout or blitz.
Right. No, it's really good for you.
Yeah, I was actually a little surprised to see Dakota score there.
Instead of stalling.
Yeah. He just had a clear advantage over the board.
I know. Nathan had already relinquished it to him. He said, you know, whatever. I'm just going to pass the turn. I agree. I think he could have stalled. He probably should have. Unless he's being, I wouldn't say greedy, but trying to maximize the advantages he can get out of this game. Trying to get, because remember, every touchdown is 3 SPP.
Necessary violence.
If he wants to level up his players even further, scoring as many touchdowns as possible in a game is a good is a strategy.
Yep. And Nathan declaring he's going to activate his necessary violence. Buffalo roll.
Ooh, which is +1 SPP for casualties.
Yep.
Ball. Set up.
Kick off of it.
9. Was that,
It's gonna call it cockatoo.
it's fine. It was readable, if that's okay with you. Sure. Okay, so, what is that?
Quick
Quick
snap.
snap?
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what?
So you got a quick snap here.
So this is 6 open players. D3 plus his 3 is 6. They can cross the line of scrimmage,
You know where my monitor is?
so long as afterwards it meets
There you go.
the standards.
And it bounces.
Okay.
Block.
Vampire block. Vampire does block. Vampire 2 die. Vampire push.
Let's.
Blitz.
Oh, we're sticking to this
I
side.
was hoping for a
We get the blitz.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to push that. That's all I wanted. I just want to throw you on the ball, knock it out this way, because then I
Yeah,
can just run.
push. The push would have been perfectly fine. Alright, so my turn.
That's
He was on the line still.
lots of pushes.
Makes you feel better. I can't score now. Well, I could score.
You just
If the ball doesn't move from there, I can still score.
Hit.
The likelihood of me scoring?
Everywhere else is better.
Okay, so he's not gonna hit everyone on the line of scrimmage. Gets a pow.
Alright,
Can't break big boy armor. That's a 10 up on the flesh golem.
Wow. Jesus. These things are fucking disgusting. Strength 4, agility 3, armor 10.
Yeah, armor 10 is so hard to break.
Yes, it is.
Those guys are, which ones of those are strength 3?
Chooses not to stand firm, allowing
Wait,
Nathan
now we
to
have strength
follow
3,
in.
'cause you said that was strength 4.
9.
also use
Does-
I-
needs a 10.
I think 'cause I could've got one time.
Is that the other flesh
That's why I
golem?
asked if
Oh,
there's
is that
strength
not?
4, and you said
Oh, that's
yes.
not the other flesh golem. So yeah, that's a 10 on casualty.
That's a casualties.
Plus 1.
So that's 3.
Yep.
3 SPP.
That's like a touchdown right there. Boom.
Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
Nice. That's fun.
Number 11, that's Barnaby. What happened to you, Barnaby?
No, not Barnaby.
12.
Stat
Is it a
reduction.
niggle?
Oh, 12 is niggle.
12
Yeah.
is a niggle?
Yeah.
Well, Barnaby, you come home? Barnaby's not coming home.
Oh no.
He's a zombie. He's made for it.
I will say regen since playing the Shambling Undead.
Mhm.
Regen has been a big blessing.
Yes. And not only do your players not be injured on a 4-up, they also just go back into reserves on a 4-up. That's it's just so good.
It's so amazing. But you can't get an apothecary.
Right.
So
Clear hand off.
one of the most important players is the ghoul, which doesn't get it.
Yes.
So if they die, they are just dead.
Sure hands.
Oh my god.
Can't pick up the ball. Here we are again. Failing the sure hands.
Poor Nathan.
I have not picked up the ball. Have I?
You have. It's just, you've struggled. You've failed to pick it up on your first attempt.
It was a failed pickup, but he's in a decent spot. If he's gonna drop the ball, that's where he wants to drop it.
I'm very prone to agree to you if it wasn't for that movement 8 werewolf right there that can just run and pick it up. It's a 4-up pickup, but oh, is that not a werewolf? Oh, that's a wraith.
Yeah, but his
That's still all there. Yeah, the werewolves are still in the back there. They can still make it most of the way.
yeah.
He probably just blitzes with the werewolf anyway.
Yep. So that's what he's gonna do there.
Yep, see, this is a blitz. There's the pow.
This guy has strength.
Breaks on an 8.
This guy
Normally, even with claws.
Ooh.
11, once again. Can't break 8, but can break 11. There's a casualty on a throw.
That's gonna be. Is a 3 SPP for
No.
casualties for both sides or
No,
just Nathan?
just Nathan. He's perfectly fine, though. Just badly hurt.
Could you just like, thank you.
All those tails make everything so hard.
You've seen Brad's blood spawn? It's held down by a quarter on it because it's too top heavy and it falls forward. You know, the quarter under it.
Tell me, so you walk here,
With whom?
the Crocs. Hey, he's just smart enough. Now, does he actually hit stuff? He hits stuff.
And he can still get to the ball, but he would be potatoed. So unless he can build an efficient screen.
And you know, I like Necromantic. Like, I don't even care about putting wraiths in tackle zones of vampires. Like, yeah, you out muscle me, but you have to activate first. Then you have
Roll-
to follow appearance.
Yeah.
And then if you do knock him down, sure, I got sidestep. I'll go where I want to go.
That's a casualty.
That's
Oh.
casualty on the vampire, though.
That's the one that just got the SPP.
Yes.
Oh. That's rough.
Missing next game.
So not too bad.
Okay, apothecary.
Uh,
Not ideal.
Choosing to
Still
apothecary.
missing next game.
Still missing next game. Does he regen?
Regeneration. He's missing next game.
Oh my goodness.
What is
All right,
he
he's
So-
missing.
thinking he
he's
has
missing
the right
next
to a
game.
casualty?
All right, I'm gonna apothecary. All right, so he's missing next game. All right, so he's gonna regen. Nope, he's missing next game.
I really do not like the D16.
Yeah.
I ordered my own, so I've got one more that's more randomized.
Sure.
Sean.
Well, I just don't like the shape of the D16.
For me, it's the fact that it's sequential.
Yeah, I know. Okay, but does it matter? It really doesn't if it's sequential or not. It just makes you feel better about it.
It'll make me feel any better.
Okay, that needed to happen like a lot of turns ago.
I'm gonna try and hypno.
I mean, in the end, I guess your odds of hitting any number are still the same, right?
Because my wedge, when I drove the initial drive, achieved a 0.
Go up.
Three.
Oh.
Fails the hypno gaze. He has one more reroll. You can't be thinking about that. I would save it.
Yeah, I agree with that. Cause he's got to get that ball now or never.
Exactly.
And he can't leave it there either. He's got to move it down.
Yes.
He's gonna try and hypno gaze him with this vampire.
All right, another hypno. Doesn't lash out.
That's my 3 strikes.
Not.
Makes the dodge.
Good odds, Nathan, but it's a
2 up
2 up.
hypno.
8.
So I'm pretty sure we can see the vampire.
I'm sure that they might have, but I decided to leave it here.
See, I don't know if I would have dodged. I would have just did the 3-up roll.
I know, right?
Stand up.
Because he had to roll.
Plus, I kind of like that position anyway better, staying where you were.
Yeah.
2 die the ghoul.
Well, what do I
Okay.
know? Nathan usually beats me, so.
Talon to the ghoul. Okay. That's pretty good. That's only 8 up on the ghoul.
Get my way again.
Break, break, break. 8, 8, 8. Break, break, break.
You haven't rolled out now, so if you
No, well, it's not him. This guy I put in the wrong place. So the answer is yes.
I know. I'm trying to get the ball, but
Break,
it doesn't
break,
matter. I'm
break.
more or less
Kill,
just
broke.
kill, kill. Injury.
It's done.
scoring. 5 of them.
And I didn't hypno gaze him. So
Johnny boy, I love you.
I gave you Timbits.
can try and hand off the ball. 3 up.
And I think those are both his werewolves right there by
Yes,
the
they
ball.
are. So if he doesn't make this dodge out,
Yeah.
makes the dodge. All right. 3 up pickup. Okay.
I know. I really wanted him. I can get stakes over there.
4, 5, 6. Rush.
I was hoping I could get an assist
So
there.
first rush, then he's gonna rush again,
Rush.
and then handoff on a 3. I mean, that's not bad. It's a
No,
little
it's
worse.
not terrible.
But he's
3.
all these high numbers when he needs them right now.
Yeah. And obviously we see why he wanted to hypno.
Yes.
You know what they're doing?
That's why that hypno was so important.
Calisthenics?
They do not. They look like you're still gonna win.
2 die.
Look like you might surrender a goal, but they look like.
He's not gonna play. Push. My next game. 0% chance.
I was like, what's that noise in my headphones?
Sorry.
I moved it.
Two more than one thing
Created
to
it
do.
again.
I'm just gonna leave him there.
I think that was so the other guy could go gaze.
Mm,
No.
good call.
I'll show you a gaze.
One
Where's
die.
the ball? Oh, bad news bears.
Vampire has the ball right now. We're looking good.
One.
Oh, okay.
He can still activate. He's probably gonna dodge out on a 2, position himself over here.
And he does have a thrall to knock down.
Yes, exactly.
So his activation is
Try
guaranteed.
to blitz with this guy.
I was gonna say,
into
I
the
also think he has his
go
blitz,
low.
so that's good.
I think they'd be worse if they had Bonehead,
Yeah, I'll do it.
right?
Stand firm.
5, 6, 7, 8.
It's gonna pow him right in place.
I feel a little guilty for betraying my ideals. I was thinking about declaring a pass.
I thought that's what you were gonna do and go score right now.
Well, the thing is, then I could at best get a tie. It's like tie is
Oh god.
Break.
Tie is much better
Wow.
than loss.
not really in terms of where I am now.
Injury. Injury.
Try to win, it doesn't
Nah.
matter. It's fine. It's done, lad.
One away from knocking him out.
3, 4,
So yeah.
6.
Cause remember he blitzed.
Yeah.
Oh, you counted that? Okay.
Yeah, 1, 2,
Is
3,
this
4, 5, 6.
Turn 13.
And this guy will just
Only
say,
if
"Surrender this
Dakota
point."
had an immediate turnover.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Now it should be the bottom of turn 12. Is this Dakota's turn 4?
This is turn 5.
My turn 5.
Okay, so we did miss that immediate turnover. Okay.
Sean.
Last
So this is actually the bottom of turn 13.
All you need is one game.
Okay. Now. With a 1 die. Oh yeah.
Ghouls want to throw a 2 die here.
Go for it.
Push.
Okay, not bad.
Go for it from blitz.
Well, lots of movement on this table. Not used to seeing it lately.
What? Yeah.
do the dodge to get here.
Okay, counting out his movements. Saint.
Reroll.
All right, this is a free dodge reroll. Fails it. Down he
Oh.
goes. This is important.
What does he have on him?
Yeah, that,
But he's fine. This is going into the top of turn 14. So
Yeah.
Nathan can at least score.
it's a bit of a break for Nathan there.
He has to rush twice. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, he can't even unless he rushes twice with the top vampire. And then hands off to him or passes. It's a 3-up pass. It's actually not that bad.
This man.
Yeah. Blitz.
His friend. Fly brought him over. And he gets.
Breaks the thrall.
It is okay. 1, 2, 3.
4 for the blitz. Just need a push.
The vampire's out for
Push.
another division game.
Follow. I guess you don't have to. You could go. He has 2 more movement.
There.
Are you using a mighty blow for the casualty?
I wouldn't go
A
there.
little greedy now.
Well, nine stun to each
Try to
casualty.
block him.
Oh, that's him being greedy for the block. Yeah, I get that. Okay.
Take them both down.
Oh, one he has to roll.
Oh, that armor.
Fine.
Man, flesh golem.
Full
The mighty
vengeance.
blow on the casualty.
Sure, hands thrall coming in for a block.
I could have just said nothing.
Yeah, for all vengeance.
Actually, this is the other one, not the one with thrall.
Dodge.
But dodge power is a knockdown.
Where no, left. You're right.
Okay, one
You have
turning.
dodge.
No,
Oh,
no.
I thought the blue was dodge.
No, blue is block.
Then in that
I've
case,
seen
you
crazier
follow.
things happen. I've done it. Seen blood. Yeah.
Breaks. Yes. Break.
Murder.
Kill.
We
kill,
want murder.
kill. Stupid wolf. Stun.
Now try and hand off the
Break.
ball.
Break.
You have to roll 4 up for that.
Yeah.
This is a 4-up.
Hit a friend.
Okay.
Got 2. Roll.
He's gonna use
0.
his last one.
Got it.
Makes it though.
It was worth it.
This is what he needed to, but now he has none for the 2 rushes he needs to make if he's scoring.
You didn't do anything
Come
yet.
back for you.
No, now it's my turn.
Oh, that's why you're not turned around.
No, you received. So I have a turn left.
Yeah. Still needs to roll to come back.
Oh, yeah.
And now those rushes are suddenly sitting.
I'm here, but I'm not here.
I think I still get to come in when you come back.
No,
It's the sort of
you don't get to come back.
I want to get at least 1 touchdown, so I'm not even going to risk it. I'm just going to try and move with Mr. Billy here.
All right. He's going to try and score.
With Billy, as he called him.
He lashes out, hits his vampire friend.
It's fine.
That was close though. That was a 6.
Roll is so much.
1, 2, 3, 4. 6.
Oh, he's not going to rush it.
Oh, you're not going for the touchdown.
I have no rerolls, and I want to get at least 1 because I just know if I rush, I'm going to fall over.
Interesting.
Handsy baby.
And I'm fucking falling because I have a bribe that's going to be wasted otherwise.
Nathan does have a free bribe that he got from the
You can hurt
Chaos
my
Cup.
vampire boy, so I'm going to try for the wolfie boy.
that we just played. He I forgot what the objective was, but we had like incentives to do during the Chaos Cup, including casualties, touchdowns, and completed passes. And after we did one of those, oh, that breaks armor too. We got things like a free bribe, a free apothecary, and so forth.
Just fine. That'll be my turn.
That is a stun though.
5.
That's actually a really good thing he stunned that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't ask you to play with Steve. You play with the stuff with ball yet? The ball? No, not a ball.
I have a few stages.
One big ball that explode.
I don't know any of the special balls. To be honest. I don't even know what they do.
Oh, shit.
That's fucking reverse.
I
trying to at least put a tackle zone on the vampire with the ball. Also, just eliminating the thrall altogether to make the vampire harder to move is just also a good plan. Just a push to get him away from the vampire.
Yeah.
You're standing this guy up.
And he doesn't have to worry about the score because he's ahead.
Exactly.
Go for it.
So go for it once. Fails it.
Go for it again.
Tim, come quick. You're missing the transfer.
He gets there.
There is a pile there. This both puts a tackle zone on the ball and moves the thrall away. Breaks on a 9. Injury. He has a mighty blow on that throw. KO either way.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
I actually have yet to even attempt it.
That's easier than mine.
It is.
So then we go 6.
Go for it.
You mean the Warriors?
Okay. So good. Remind me.
Everything goes wrong if I roll one not push.
You've rolled them all game up till now. You can do it.
Right. That's all I'm like, maybe I can do it, but this is where I don't.
That's it.
I think Dakota's just trying to make it harder for him to
Try and make a 2-up.
get help over there.
Question. Alright, I can. Nope, that's a fucking dodge.
So what does Nathan do here? If I'm Nathan, I'm gonna do just a
No, see,
go for the 2-up blitz.
yeah, 2-up blitz, but you don't actually blitz because you don't want to risk the
Double skulls.
double skulls or even just the push because that wraith has sidestep. So if even you get a push, you're still in his tackle zone. You can't push him away from you. You're still gonna have to make the dodge either way.
What time is it, people? I mean, what score? What turn?
It is currently 3 o'clock, and this is turn 15. So that is your turn 7. Wait.
Thanks.
Are we reviewing the VOD for what time? Is that what I heard?
No,
Oh, okay.
not the time.
Maybe he's still debating how much time he has left to face me.
That's not true.
It's 100% true. Even though, today, we're staying open late.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Forgot
today
is,
is
what's it called there?
League
Charger.
day.
Yeah.
Hey, is it?
So go ahead.
Or is it?
Wait, means what?
Your charger.
Oh, my trigger?
I forgot today was switched to League
I
Night.
thought you were testing. Can I use league day? I was like, yeah.
No.
Go ahead.
So he's just got to make
It's
a
not my
2-up and a 2-up.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
Sure.
And if he gets someone
I'm
over
trying
there
to
to help
hypnotically
him.
gaze this man. I assume.
Okay.
This man.
Well, if he gets help over there, one of the 2-ups doesn't matter.
His friend.
Right.
So he lashes out first. Okay, I see what you're saying. He makes the gaze, and the thrall is fine.
Did I hurt him?
No.
I can easily say that.
Ironically, both of those dice would have scored me.
Or that changed to League Day. I was expecting. That's why I thought you weren't gonna have enough time. I was starting to get worried about that. 'Cause, like,
What were you trying to do there?
So I could have gazed him. I could have dodged him out with a 3 roll to hypnogaze this man.
That's all
Then
it
he
is.
could have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, he could have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.
Yeah. See, he
Right,
was.
didn't even matter.
Yeah, it would have been 2-2-ups anyway.
I still say you blitz and then you dodge. I don't think you need to worry about much of anything else.
Yeah. No, you're probably right, but
do. Gonna try and blitz with him into the Zombo.
This is another thing. You say the Zombo so you don't have to roll the foul
up.
appearance.
Damn it.
Got it.
Okay, so there we go.
At
He
least
scores.
one touchdown. I don't know. Oh, I have the ball over here.
Yeah.
They're coming around the bathroom while you sit up.
Rage behind that pool.
You still have 2 rerolls?
I can do it. I can do it. Oh, I know. I just figured.
Well, at least Nathan doesn't get shut out. At least it's not a 3-0.
Yeah.
Dakota has 2 turns now to score. His turn 7 and next turn, his turn 8. With his werewolves and his ghouls, he can absolutely make that happen. So he could still be getting league points. Oop, makes it.
And
At least he's been making his KOs back in.
I realized you did the same thing.
Yeah.
Nathan scored okay.
I tend to take kegs for inducements.
Yes, as you should.
I said something
Yeah.
to you. I saw you didn't hear me, and I was like, I'm just gonna stand here and see how you react. Then you jumped. I was ready to throw.
Dakota said that, nah, I don't think I should get a keg. And you know what? He was right. I don't think he's had a single. He only had the 1 knockout, and he made it back in. So
That much gas. Look, that's trash. Here, try this on for size. I was like, thanks. That'll be $40.
Yep.
So the kicker
Yeah, I was like,
team's turn
Do you have
is
Verizon?
on turn 6, 7,
I got
8.
Verizon
I'm gonna have
Home
both
Phone
coaches move their turn back 1 space.
Because
Must feel good to be that lucky, huh, Dakota?
You get another turn. And I
Sure was.
He's just been really unlucky.
yes,
Yeah.
We had T-Mobile, and we switched to.
why do thralls have armor 8?
Pretty good.
I don't know.
They should be at least armor 9 if they're gonna give vampires animal savagery. It's like the people who made that team of legend for the new rules for vampires. It's like they wanted them to be terrible.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think they're terrible.
I think they're terrible.
I think they're pretty good. I do think the thralls should be 9.
Yes.
It's basically between.
Do they come with any skills?
No. 0
Yeah.
skills.
0 skills.
For like PvM.
Strength 3, armor 9 would have been fine.
PvE.
Because then you can knock them down.
It's the same
They're a
thing.
worst. They're a worst rotter, which Nurgle gets for free and at a cheaper rate. 'Cause I'm pretty sure thralls are 40k. Yeah, in fact, I'm almost for sure they are. And a rotter for Nurgling, I think, is only 30. And they're almost exactly the same. I think they're 6, 3, 3, and 9 with regen because they're rotters, and I mean they have decay, but who cares? They're stupid lineman units.
Yeah, you should. I mean, that's not
Yeah. I mean, a zombie is 40k with regen. And
Change your
armor
weapon.
9.
Kick off. Yeah, exactly.
Not at all. Not Paul doesn't play the same version.
Strength 3.
He goes, you'll like this game.
They only have movement 4 though.
Because
I like
RuneScape,
high fantasy.
the RuneScape people is like sit back and watch what your player does everything.
If
You
this
have to
lands
do
on,
it.
okay.
The RuneScape honestly is called It's
No.
so that one's like
Even better than what it was.
no, it's RuneScape 3.
Oh,
But it's the same thing. Just that one's an out of date version that people got mad when they switched to RuneScape 3.
All right. So this is going into Dakota's turn 7.
It's
Looks like he put both of his werewolves on
it's very similar.
the bottom half.
It's just a lot.
Gets the
there's-
pow.
You have less room for
Follows with the golem.
They do a lot more things and a lot less room.
Ooh, breaks on an 8.
I'm investing.
That's about as good as a removal.
Yes, yes.
Because it's going to be out for the rest of
Yeah, it
Nathan's
is.
game.
It is.
Yeah.
That's a reference.
No, they're knocked down.
King isn't this like to like the south and they call down and they go, that's another reference.
Ooh.
Really speaks up just for all of them.
Yeah, for you.
That's
once again, it's just as good as removal, pretty much.
The unfortunate part of RuneScape is we have to put in a little bit of effort before the game starts. Because you have to max your skills, combat and stuff.
He's going for it. He's gonna try and
level is werewolf up.
get the three scores for the extra league point.
Well, I mean, I'd say there's either about the same, if not more, in that RuneScape. You have to max your account first, and then you can begin.
Hello.
Hey, Brad.
All right, Brett.
Break. Nope, he's fine.
You get, you know how like in WoW you have to make a new character to do a new class?
Yeah.
In Final Fantasy you can do every class on that same shit.
Or you do that. Because it's just skills. You just need levels, which you can get.
Next to go for it.
Yeah,
As long as you have the gear, you can do it. My favorite part about RuneScape.
Not be able to blitz him.
I think Dakota just made a miscalculation there.
Just make some 4-up dodges.
Right.
You'd be surprised where you can go if you're willing to make 4-up and 5-up dodges.
Yeah. I mean, I dodged out with a mummy for a blitz
Yep, see, there you go.
on the ball carrier. Dodged out. I think it was a 6-up dodge. And
Uses a reroll to pick up the ball and still fails it. All right. Get shitted on.
yeah, get wrecked, Dakota.
incredibly, I don't know, maybe
All right, this. Oh wait, no, now it's gonna be turn 16. Dang it! So Nathan can't actually score again, but he can stop.
there's a clan of goblins that worship the
He should just.
Yeah, just blitz the vampire. I mean the werewolf, because he's the only one that can actually score for his team.
6 different
So makes the dodge out.
and the goblins like worship
Oh wait, this is a dodge. That guy's knocked out.
to go like, hey,
And then
you
go
guys
pass.
keep picking on us, go kill them.
That's very simple. Goblins.
Goblins are
Oh.
smart, dude.
Okay, so he loses his abilities.
Yes, his dodge and his tackle.
I'm not listening.
Now he's blitzing with the other vampire, and he will.
So far,
And he dodges out into 2 with reroll. Doesn't need it.
I skipped him, but a lot of
Even if he just gets to the push, he can still push him against the edge of the pitch there, which is fine. Dodge powers a knockdown though. Yes he can. All right, but where does the ball go? From the werewolf.
Well, no, the werewolf didn't have the ball. He didn't have.
Oh, he didn't have the ball yet.
On the other side of the pitch.
Oh,
That was just his touchdown opportunity.
yep. So now can't score.
Could I fool
Just try to do as much damage as you can.
because I already put up money.
Make him regret scoring twice.
Exactly. There's a break.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I just,
ball?
Trying to pass for that SPP. 4-up, pick up the ball. Ball?
M 6 up.
I don't even get a house or a stand.
No.
First we gotta see where it goes. If it's inaccurate.
I have a 14 in my house.
How many minuses? -1.
In my house slash like guild hall, and you can make that one die.
And that minus
Only thing
3,
is, it's extremely rare to get a house.
2, 3, or 4 is bottom.
Yeah, there's. It's like, well,
Yep. I was
there's a
gonna
limit
say.
on
D6,
in the game. I'm like,
D8,
7.
but inside the house, there's.
Okay.
which is actually pretty good.
It's not bad.
So people like.
Yeah. Whatever.
their house is like,
Turnover. This is Dakota's turn 8.
I walk into 5, 6, 7. Go for it. Tell me if this sounds like weird. So I'm walking through sort of like the area, the hub area, player goes, "Hey, good." Gives me a cookie. And goes, "We're friends." So what can we do? And then gives me his fingerprints, invites me to his guild, and gives me a bunch of free stuff. I'm like, you just bribed me to join your guild, and I accept.
You can get
Stop. Be alive.
Dakota just trying to get a little bit of SBP off the end of this game.
Actually holding Nathan hostage, saying you can't leave until I'm done.
Right.
There's his pal.
Just hit him into him so he stands firm.
Oh, is Evil Morty coming back? Yeah.
Can't break him.
Well, they just updated the server, so the game's not as big.
Thank you, sir.
But
It's
when
like
the
everything.
update just came out, it was like huge.
He is a
Like, yeah, we're gonna fix that.
and you're a cat guy.
Well, there's 4 main world hubs. Within each one of those,
go for it once, go for it twice.
and those are
2 die block.
transfer your character. But they're domain based.
Armor break.
So like, if you don't have a connection to the Australia server,
8.
Jeez.
That's a 5. Yeah, 8 breaks. Injury.
if you got a signal, you can connect.
Good. Yeah, there we go.
Wow.
But you can make
And he was calling for it too. He needed it. He needed that SPP for a level up.
Ooh. Nathan threw that dice in there with some fury.
Then you go to Vanity Fair.
I don't have anyone left to activate.
So the only one that actually ended this game was Nathan has a vampire missing next game, but it does end with a 2-1 victory to Dakota. Good job.
Call it a party.
So there's this guy called
That was rough. That was pretty rough.
That was rough.
which does a
Nathan made some really bad rolls during that game.
He did. But then also he did make a lot of 4-up rolls for his to activate his vampires. To start with, at least.
Yeah. It's rough when you gotta roll every time you activate half of your
It
players.
is. It is. But that's also, he knew what he was getting into. Or at least he should have. But that's going to call it for us here at Acropolis Games. Thanks all for tuning in. See you next time.
Bye.
And I might spend money I don't know, but in case I don't,